Yo, Sardax here. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile. I'm doing a deck profile on one of my favorite clans, which is Nova Grapplers. And Nova Grapplers got a bunch of support in set 17. So yeah, and I just completed this deck today, or yesterday. Whenever I'm posting it, probably yesterday. Yeah, so I completed this deck yesterday, thanks to me and my friends opening about 7 boxes. Oh my god! And we recorded it too. So once that video is uploaded, I'll put like an annotation somewhere here, or maybe somewhere on Mega Flare. Yeah. But yeah, we opened 7 boxes, and I basically got all the cards I need to complete this deck. So yeah, and I have other decks. I can also do deck profiles. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of deck boxes right there. So maybe I'll do a deck profile on some of my other decks in the future. But for now, we're going to be doing a deck profile on the Nova Grappler Legion, which is Ultimate Raizer, Mega Flare, and Dual Flare. So without further ado, we're gonna get started with the Forerunner, the starting Vanguard. I use Miraioh. He is the grade 3 searcher, so you counterblast 1, you put him to soul, you check top 5 cards of your deck, and you can choose up to 1 grade 3, reveal it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. The reason why I'm running Miraioh instead of Energy Riser is because in this deck I only run 7 grade 3s instead, so not a lot of grade 3s to pick up on, and I also want to find Mega Flare because he is my ideal ride. Mega Flare is my ideal ride for this deck. And yeah. For grade 3s, I run 4 Mega Flares, obviously. He's the star of the deck. Yeah, so his ability is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is in Legion and the number of rested units you have is 4 or more, he gets +1 crit until the end of battle. So yeah, basically you make sure you attack with your guards first, and then you swing with him, and he and his mate will be swinging in for 20 plus whatever boost you get, and you'll be swinging for 2 crits. And the second ability is when this unit attacks hits a Vanguard, if you have another Raizer unit in the same in its card name in your middle column, you can choose one of your rear guards and stand it. So basically, Mega Flare, and then another Raizer unit. I'll probably have Carvingraizer down there because Carvingraizer is really good, in my opinion. Yeah, and then there's a special card. I guess it's not really a surprise since everybody's probably heard of it, but yeah, there's another card that will run perfectly well with it. And I'm running 3 Phoenixraizer Drill-Wing. He is my backup Legion in case I can't get to Mega Flare, but he is still pretty good. So his ability is Counterblast 2. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is in Legion, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 rear guards in your front row with a unit in your back row in the same column and stand them. So basically, you have a full field, and then you attack with your rear guards first with the boost, and then you attack with him. Then you counterblast. Then after when he attacks, you pay the cost. Then you stand up your front 2. So it's like, I guess it's kind of like Ethic Buster, just without the brick ride. And yeah. So yeah, he is the backup Legion. Oh, and his second ability is that when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have another unit in the middle column, he gets plus 3k. So he'll be, if you have someone behind you, he'll be attacking for 14 by himself, or 23 in Legion. So yep. On to grade 2s, I run 4 Ultimate Raizer Dual Flair. He is obviously the mate of Mega Flare, so obviously you want to max him out. And his ability is pretty good as well, even though it's only for the turn that your Vanguard Legion. So during the turn that your Vanguard Legion, when your Vanguard attacks, you can stand this unit and it gets plus 5k until end of turn, and this ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. So yeah, pretty good, his ability, even though it's a one-time use. Unless you re-legion again, but yeah. So he'll be swinging for 9 plus whatever boost you have with him. Your Vanguard attacks, and if it's legioned on that turn, you can stand him again for 14, and yeah. So pretty good card. Next, I run 4 Phoenixraizer Flame-Wing. He is also the mate. He is the mate for Drill-Wing, and he is also a 12k beater. So his ability is when this unit attacks, when he's in the regular circle, if you have a Vanguard with Raizer in its card name, it gets plus 3k. So yeah, 12k beaters are always good in any deck, I say. And yeah, he's also the mates for Drill-Wing, so maximum amount is also needed, since Drill-Wing is my backup legion in case I can't ride into Mega Flare. And finally, for my last grade 2s, thank you card behind the background, I run 2 Street Bouncer. He's a tech card, so he'll just be onto the field to activate his ability, and then I'm probably just gonna use him as intercept after that. So his ability is rest this unit and choose another of your Nova Grappler rear guard in the same column and rest it. So when Street Bouncer is placed in the rear guard circle, I pay and I have a Nova Grappler Vanguard. I pay the cost and I draw 1 card. So drawing cards to build up my hand size, and also hopefully drawing the cards I need. So yeah, again, he's a tech card. I use it to draw cards. For grade 1s, I run 3 shouts, Screamin and Dancing announcer shouts. Yep. So he's a good 7k booster, and his ability is pretty good too. So his ability is rest this unit and choose a card from your hand, discard it, and you draw 1. So basically, rest him, you drop 1, draw 1. So he's good for dropping unwanted cards from your hand and hopefully drawing into a better card. And I guess he's also good if you actually decide to go first, because you can't attack first turn. So right into him, then just activate his ability and ditch a card, draw, and get a card. Yep. Next, I run 3 Carvingraizer. This card is really good with the Mega Flare Legion. So his ability is during your turn, all of your other units with Raizer in its card name in the same column as this unit gets plus 2k. So basically, on your turn, whatever Raizer unit is in front of Carvingraizer, they'll get continuous plus 2k. And in front of Legion, I hope I'm not wrong, but if you're Legion, both Dual and Mega Flare should get the plus 2k. So it'll be 24 plus his 6. So the Legion will be attacking for 30k, and it's really good. Yeah. So I run 3 of him. Next, I run 3 Energy Charger, another tech card. So boosting wise, he's not good because he's only 5k, but his ability is pretty good because his ability is Soul Blast 2. When this unit is placed in the rearguard circle and you have a Nova Grappler Vanguard, you pay the cost and you draw a card. So yeah, more drawing because you obviously increase hand size, and you want to also try to fish out cards that you actually do need. And this card actually goes well with Street Bouncer because you play him first, Soul Blast 2 to draw 1 card. Then you play Street Bouncer on top of it in the front. Then you rest both of them. Then you get to draw another card. So yeah, so basically you get to draw 2 cards with Street Bouncer and Energy Charger combo. For Sentinels, I run 2 Perfects and 2 Quintet. I know Quintet's not really that good, but for me, I usually run 2-2 in most of my decks. So obviously, quintet walls and quintet walls, counter +1, top 5 from your deck to your guardian circle, and that is your shield. And then perfect guards are perfect guards because they're perfect guards. Negate attacks are always good. For my grade zeros, yeah, that's right. I have another card for grade 0. This is probably going to be one of the most seen cards pairing up with Mega Flare, since it's not banned in English format yet. Well, I hope it's not going to get banned. I'm running 3 Cat Butlers. This card with Mega Flare Legion is going to wreck shit. Pardon my French. But yeah, so Cat Butler's ability is, at the beginning of the close step of your battle that your Vanguard attacked, if the attack did not hit during that battle, you may pay the cost, which is retiring this unit, and you can stand your Vanguard if it's grade 2 or less. What makes it really good is that when you Legion, Dual Flare is grade 2. So by retiring him, you're standing Dual Flare, and hence you're also standing Mega Flare, which is basically you're standing up your whole Legion again. And yeah, that is amazing. It's totally amazing. I don't run 4 because I don't want to mess up the ratio, so I think 3 should be enough. Yeah, 3. I was originally thinking 2, but then I realized I had an extra spot in my deck, so I had a 3rd one. And yeah, and hopefully this doesn't get limited to like in Japan. But yeah, this card kind of makes this deck. And finally, for trigger lineup, eight crit, because crits are going to crit. Critting is always good. 4 draw, because you get to draw more cards, increasing your hand stats, and these draw triggers are your potential, are cards that you can use to draw one when you use Shout's ability. So yep. And finally, 4 heal, because heal is going to heal. Yep. And yep, that is basically it for this deck profile. This deck profile is this kind of deck is is probably going to be a very common set you're going to see with Mega Flare, with Cat Butler. Yeah, so no, not that one. That's not Flare. There we go. Yeah, Cat Butler and yeah. So this combination is going to be seen very often because of Cat Butler's ability to restanding the Legion. And yeah, and yep, again, that's all for my deck profile. Once that video is up with me and my friends opening 7 boxes, I'll put like an annotation on Cat Butler because he's graceful like that. Yep. So yeah, annotation will be somewhere right here for that video of opening 7 boxes with my friends. And yep, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Night.